Hi, friends, and welcome back to another episode of Elevate with Erica. So, today I'm going to be giving you guys permission. Yes, you heard me right. Giving you permission and myself to take messy action, to take up space, to do things even if someone else is already doing them, right? I want to give us permission to chase our dream, to give it our best shot, and then decide after if it's something that we really want to do forever or if it was just something that we needed to try, because we don't have to have that quite figured out before we try. And listen, I know that you've heard this before. Don't work too hard. Don't burn yourself out. And I get it. I've probably done an episode on exactly that topic, and there are seasons for that topic in your life. There's wisdom in that balance. But you know what? There's also wisdom in grinding for a season to bring a dream to life. And you have to decide what season you're in. And sometimes you have to close your ears to advice and go all in because you know your dreams, your purpose that tug at your heart more than anyone else. So today we're talking about giving yourself that permission. I know what it's like to let self-doubt rob you of your own dreams. For so long, I dreamed of creating my own fitness and nutrition programs, but I never gave myself permission to do it. Why would they take advice from me? Why would they buy my program when they could buy hers and she's famous, right? These were the silly, self-defeating thoughts that played on repeat in my head, stealing my shot before I even took it. And then this year, everything changed. One day I was talking to my husband about teaching more fitness classes, more in-person fitness classes. I already teach 3 per week at a local studio. And as I'm talking to my husband about this, sorry, my phone's going off. As I'm talking to my husband about this, I had this epiphany, okay? I said, wait, you know what? All that's going to do if I commit to more fitness classes is tie up my time even more according to someone else's schedule. And that's part of why I personally left my government job in the first place, to have more time with my children. So all that's going to do is put me back on someone else's schedule. And is that really what I want more of? And don't get me wrong, I love teaching my classes, but do I want to pour more time into that instead of building my own dream? And the answer was no. No, because that's time that I could be investing in myself, in my own wellness program. And from that realization forward, I moved. I stopped overthinking and I started doing, because I had this scenario in my head where it was like, Erica, you either go for this thing or you need to go tie up your time according to someone else's schedule. Like, these were the two options I gave myself. And I have to give my dream a fair shake. I know that I'm qualified for it, as much as the little voices in my head tell me that, hey, maybe you're not. Maybe someone else is already better at this. Someone else is more experienced. Someone else is already doing this. Someone else has shinier bells and whistles, right? But today I'm excited to tell you that from that one conversation with my husband, I created my very first 12-week fitness, nutrition, and habit coaching program. Now, I won't spend this entire episode promoting it, but shameless plug for a minute. If you want more info on this program, you all can head to my Instagram at Miss_Erica_Renee. It's a 12-week fitness program. It's broken down into 4 3-week phases, and they are designed to strengthen and tone your body by spring. It is complete with macros-based nutrition coaching. As you guys know, I've mentioned on the podcast before, I became certified in nutrition coaching through NASM last year. So you're going to be working directly with me on a macros-based nutrition plan for you. And I'm going to be coaching to help you create habits that support the person that you want to be in 2025 and beyond. The first group of clients that's going to be taking on this program with me actually kicks off on Monday, February 3rd. And you heard it here first. I'm going to extend the 20% off discount through this first full week in February. I was going to stop it the Sunday before. I was going to stop it on February 2nd, but I realized, hey, my podcast people didn't get a fair shake at this. So I'm going to extend it through the first week in February. So you can use the code LAUNCH20 at the link in this episode's description, and I will personally reach out to ensure your success. But this isn't just about my program. This is about you and the dreams that you keep putting off. Okay. So for so long, I wrote myself off. Where do I even begin to create my own online fitness program? What is the technology behind that? How do I create a workout plan? What tools, what apps, what am I going to need to bring this thing to life, right? How do I show people the moves? Because I'm huge on form. How do I track progress? Why would anyone choose to trust me over the fitness influencer with 500,000 followers? So I guess my plan was to let no action be my action, to keep saying one day. Have you ever heard of one day syndrome? It's when one day just becomes the next day and then another, and then suddenly years pass on and you're still just thinking about it instead of doing it. Or maybe you're waiting for someone else to tell you that you're qualified enough. But let me ask you this. Why do we need man to call us when God already has? Why do we need man to call us when God already has? Because I know this deep desire to impact others in health and wellness is from something bigger than me, because it burns too bright inside of me. It wouldn't keep pulling at me if it wasn't meant for me. It wouldn't be constantly in the back of my mind. So why am I not thinking bigger, acting bigger, working harder at this calling? Why am I not making a bigger footprint? Dreams don't come true without effort. And you know what I heard the other day? And it hit me hard. The only thing certain when you do the thing you fear the most is the death of fear. You do the thing you fear, and the death of fear is certain. So do the thing. Make this the season of your life when you do the thing. Your feelings, they're the caboose. They'll catch up. Just go, baby. Give yourself permission. And do it with a persist until mentality. How long is it going to take? Until. I know if you're on YouTube, you can see this behind me. If you're listening on a podcast platform, though, I keep this post-it right behind where I sit my computer every day. And it says, how long until? And that's the mentality that I want you to take. You're going to persist until. You'll adapt, you'll adjust, you'll improve, and you'll keep going until. So let this episode be the permission slip that you've been waiting for to stop waiting for the right time, the perfect plan, or someone else's approval. Just go for it. Take up space, take messy action, work hard on the thing that matters to you, and don't just chase the dream, but build the freaking dream, because why not you? So let's make 2025 the year that we stop hesitating and we start owning our dreams. And if this episode lit a fire in you, I'd love for you to share it with a friend who needs to hear this message. Tag me on Instagram at Miss_Erica_Renee and let me know what's the thing you're finally giving yourself permission to do. Let's go, baby. Your time is now. Until next episode, friends.